The point of view, art v politics. It's better to look for the answer to life's questions in art and literature rather than politics and politicians, argues Howard Jacobson. Years ago, when a friend meant someone you knew and an opinion was something you arrived at after thought, the school teacher told me that if I wanted to get into university I'd be advised to read the better class of newspaper than the one I'd told him I was already reading. By the better class of newspaper he meant the Manchester Guardian. The paper I did read was a paper my parents got, the Daily Mirror, famous in those days, in our house at least, for a comic strip about a young woman called Jane who was always in her underwear, the columns of William Connor who wrote under the name of Cassandra, and Donald Zec's wonderfully witty interviews with beautiful Hollywood actresses. You'll find the Manchester Guardian's politics are pretty much the same as the Daily Mirror's, the teacher told me, but the words are longer. It shocked me to discover that there were politics in the Daily Mirror. Politics. Where in its pages was the Daily Mirror hiding its politics? Even when I got to university I struggled to recognize the political affiliations of any newspaper. How did people know the Daily Telegraph was right-wing? What gave the game away? And couldn't you have politics without being on any particular side? I ascribe my naivety, you may call it ignorance if you choose, to the entirely non-ideological atmosphere in which I'd grown up. My parents lauded labor. Labor is for the working classes and I'm the working man, was how my father justified his vote. But thereafter we had no politics. What we thought about rail privatization on Monday we would not remember to think on Tuesday. I did have an uncle who was said to be a communist, but the word was enunciated so sinisterly that when he took me rowing one day I was convinced he would throw me over.